Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be mixing half of this base and half of this base together and see what happens. So I once asked another soap maker if I used half of one base and half of another from two different suppliers, what would happen? I do remember her answer, but it was very vague and it went something like this. Don't do it. It doesn't work. So I'm going to put it to the test. I want to see what happens. So this is from Aussie Soap Supplies. This is extra clear, and this is the suspending base. So I'm going to mix 550 grams of this and 550 grams of this, and we're going to see if we can get a nice swirl out of it. So I have my 1,100 grams. I've done a little bit more because sometimes a little bit stays in the containers that you pour from. So I want to make sure that I fill the entire loaf up, unlike the last loaf that I did, where it was about 1 centimeter short from the top. So hopefully this one will be full. So I'm going to microwave this. So someone was asking me the other day what gloves I wear when I'm soap making, and these are the gloves. I have an extra large hand, so it fits kind of snug, but not too tight. So these are really nice, they're comfy, they do the job. So that's what I wear. Okay, so I'm going to be using lime basil and mandarin, and I've got 20 mils in this little tiny container here. That's all I use. It's 2%. And sorry about the noise in the background, microwave is going. For my yellow, I'm going to be using Wellington Mica. And for my green, I'm going to be using Lime Spider, and I'm also going to be adding a touch of white. So there's going to be 3 colors with the fragrance. Okay, so I've changed my mind. I'm the soap maker and I make up the soap rules. So instead of using the green mica, I'm actually going to be using the Kelly Green liquid dye, but I'll still be using the yellow Wellington mica. So I've melted down my base, and it is 133, which is 56. So perfect temperature to add the fragrance. So here's the fragrance. Okay, mix that in. It smells so good, nice and fresh, really citrusy. I've tried to get all the bubbles out of this as well by banging it on the table. Doing that and then spraying the top of it so it kills all the bubbles, and then just keep repeating that until it's crystal clear. So this looks pretty clear to me. Okay, so now I'm going to split this up into white. I don't want a lot of white, and then this can be green or yellow, one or the other. It's hard to measure because these containers are different. Okay, so the one I'm going to put in here is white, and I'm using this titanium dioxide, specially designed for melt and pour. This is going to be my green, and this is Kelly Green liquid dye. And I want it strong, so I'm going to add 5 drops. Maybe too much? We'll see. Oh no, that's a nice green. That's dark green, but I like it. Okay, and the last one is going to be Wellington Mica. And I want this to be quite strong as well. Now normally I put rubbing alcohol in it. Might make a different effect, you know. Okay, let's just make sure these are all fluid. Yes, they are. Okay, let's check some temperatures here. Okay, so that's 133, that's 128, and that's 134. Let's try and take this now. So that's 128, 117. Now that's picking up the rubbing alcohol. Yeah, now it's 124, and this is 123. So I'm just going to keep stirring these until I sort of get a thick consistency that I like. I'm not going to let them get skins, and then I'll pour them. Okay, I couldn't help myself. I'm going to add some Shooting Star ultrafine glitter to the green. Because it's clear, you'll be able to see through it, so you'll be able to see the sparkles. Just a little bit. I'll just mix that in. All right, here we go. My temperatures are under 130, so technically it should be all right. Won't know until I actually cut it. I'm just pushing down on all the edges because some of it's gone quite solid on top already. And I just want to make sure that there is no little air pockets around the edges because I can feel them. So this is looking really good so far, but this is starting to set up. So I'm going to remelt these down, then I'm going to pour the rest in over the top. Okay, so just to give you a little idea how quickly that's set up, look at that. That was literally after I stopped pouring, it set up. Pretty magical. Okay, so it almost made it to the top. There is still a little tiny bit left in the containers. I'm not going to ruin the top. At least I know next time I need to do more than 1,100 grams. I may have to do 1,200 grams. For some reason, it just likes to stick to the containers. and very hard to get it out. But I'll be back to cut this hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. Okay, so it's been around about 8 hours since I've made this, and I'm gonna unmold it. Wow, that looks really good. Yep, looks good. So we've debunked the rules of merging two different types of bases from two different suppliers. This looks great. It smells so good too. Beautiful. We'll definitely be doing this one again. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.